To you all to the Reiki first level class. Today we are going to discuss about the Reiki. What is Reiki? Reiki is a universal life force energy. It has been said and it has been experienced also that there are seven chakras in our body, as you see in the photo. There are seven chakras in the body. Every chakra has got its specific color. The root chakra opens towards the earth and the crown chakra opens towards the sky. And the all other chakras are in the center, and the all other chakras have two facets. One is open in front and one is at the back. So when these chakras rotate, they take energy from the environment and then they distribute the energy within the body. As in science we describe the system wise body, the digestive system, circulatory system, lymphatic system, nervous system. But in spiritual sciences we divide the organs as per the chakras. So whenever there is any problem, any disease in the chakras, any of the organ, we have seen that related chakra has some issues. Like you have seen the bicycle, the babies drive nowadays, elders don't drive nowadays. So when the cycle tire is get bent, so movement is not circular. Same way, when the chakras are malformed, the energy distribution to the corresponding organs is not proper. So then the physical symptoms come. So what we do in Reiki is we try to regulate the shape of the chakras if they are malformed. We will impart the we will empower you, attune you to get the energy from the universe so that there is surplus energy in you. Because why we take food, we want energy. Why we sleep, we want the energy. Why we take many of the medicines, the nutrition supplements, we want the energy. So actually the energy is the abundantly present around us. Only we need to capture it, just like your mobile phone. If your mobile phone has got the SIM and the signal is there, it can catch. But if signal is there but your mobile is not charged or something is not there, you cannot connect to the vibrations, to the range of the mobile phone which is surrounding in the environment. So what we will do, now we are living, but we are not connected to the energy in the universe. So in Reiki first level attunement, what we do, the Reiki master attune you to the energy which is present in the universe. Then when you are hooked into the God, you can take as much energy as you want, free of cost. You need not to pay for it, and you receive the energy, you can use that energy. So that's why after taking the first level attunement, people need for food, sleep is get reduced, because they feel all the time energized. From the normal person, when they take the second level first level attunement, the four time more energy you get. Same way, as you have $100 in your pocket and you have $400 in your pocket, you have more access to the products, you have more access to the things in the universe you can use. Energy is also some of the currency to get the spiritual sciences, to get the access to the guides, to the devtas, to the God. The same way, that's why we practice the Reiki. The yellow thing which you find outside is the aura. That represents the energy within a person. This is the original photograph of a person's aura. Nowadays we can take from the mobile phone as well. So the colors depict those chakras are the thoughts person is having at that very moment is those chakras. Like here the green color is coming. So the heart chakra is representing in the aura. Here we want to show the colors of the chakra. The root chakra is red color. The Swadhisthana chakra is the orange color. The navel chakra is the solar plexus, the yellow color. The heart chakra is the green color. The throat chakra is blue color. Then between the eyebrow, third eye chakra is the in purple you can say, and the crown chakra is the dark purple color. So these colors represent in the aura as you grow higher in the energies. These are the colors of the chakras. So this way, chakras, like we these chakras cannot be found with ultrasound or CT scan or MRI if you go for it. These chakras are in the as we discussed in the last, there are various layers of the physical body, etheric body, astral body. Same way, these chakras are present there. So the all the chakras have the four facets, and crown chakra opens towards the sky, and root chakra opens towards the earth, like this. This is child chakra and this is adult chakra. Child chakra is not well developed, so children are having very less aura, and their chakras are very open to the environment. So that's why babies take the sickness very easily. So that's why they say keep the baby for 40 days, 45 days inside the house, don't take out. So this is the reason, and this is the adult chakra. These are the malformed chakras. Like one facet is out, one facet has been separated from the main chakra. So in this picture, you can see the color of the chakras, then areas of the body governed by those chakras, the glands associated with it, the endocrine system gland, and physiological functions which the chakras represent. This is the anatomy for Reiki. Basically, basic anatomy you should be aware of, that where you are giving the Reiki, which organ you are giving, you should know. So is the trachea, the lungs, behind is the esophagus, this is stomach, this is liver, this is small intestine, and this is the large intestine. When a person gets some sort of sickness, his energy got squeezed. That is why we see if a person got one disease, he get the next disease, he get the next disease, because his protection has been lost. Just before death, what happens? All the chakras color become white, and the energy is released. That's why we see that the people before death usually they become healthier than ever before. So these are the Reiki principles. Just for today, I won't be angry, I won't worry, and I will be grateful for my many blessings. I'll work hard, and I'll be kind to many other beings. These are the Reiki hands. When we'll give you the attunement, your crown chakra, your heart chakra will open, and will open your hand chakras as well. So energy will flow from your hands. This is the original photograph of the Reiki hands. This way you can give treatment to the others after first time. The pets also got the chakras, and so pets can also receive the Reiki energy. Animals, plants love Reiki. You can give Reiki to your food, to your plants. So you can give the group Reiki also, like the chain reaction. We give Reiki to one person, then other, then other. If the too much healing is required for some person, we can do that also. So the theory part will discuss the Reiki is raise spiritual wisdom, and key is the consciousness within you. So in Reiki, we connect your consciousness with the super consciousness. So whatsoever super consciousness desire is there, our desire is also become the same, and then the life becomes soother, life become peaceful and happy. So Reiki is God's love in its purest form. It's completely unconditional. It demands nothing from the giver nor from the receiver, because it's present everywhere. And it propounds no creed or dogma. It requires no specific belief in the Reiki itself or the being. Because if you don't believe in air also, still it's there and you are using it. Same way, many of the things are there, we cannot see with our eyes, but we are using it, and they have impact in our lives. So it's used in its traditional form as developed by Dr. Yusui. We call it as Yusui system of natural healing. Reiki heals the body and emotions, bringing them into balance, promoting health, happiness, and long life. Reiki is the divine healing. Reiki is simple. Reiki is doing what is natural. You don't took any injection from outside, any medicine from outside. It's just balancing the energy which has been imbalanced by different lifestyles. We just balance those energies. Hands on, Reiki turns on. Hands off, Reiki turns off. Life force makes no mistakes. You must have this faith that Reiki doesn't do any harm neither to you nor to anybody else to whom you are giving any Reiki. This thing you should remember, that power transfers given by Reiki master last your entire life. As most of the time we buy very costly things and we keep in locker and we forget. After 10 years or after some time when we remember, we open the locker, still things are there. Same way, when you got the Reiki today, Reiki energy will be there. Whether you use it or you not use it, it will remain there. You can restart it whenever you want. You must realize that most of us are as well as we want to. Here come the intention part. You must have the intention to get Reiki. Reiki is never ever given without asking. The person must ask for the healing, then only you should give. You pick up nothing from the client, everything goes from you to them, because you have the higher energy and he is having the lower energy. So energy will flow from you to him. Never diagnose or prescribe. Simply state what you would do if you had the condition perceived. To give Reiki away makes beggars of people. Don't give Reiki free to anyone. If you give Reiki to someone, just you should balance the energy in one or the other way. You don't have to treat everyone and don't have to feel guilty about it, because here comes the karma part also, person's luck also. If he wants, he will receive it. If it's in destiny, he will receive it. The time, the place, and even the Reiki master is also predestined, from whom to get Reiki, when to get Reiki, and where to get Reiki. So you need not to worry about it, but only you pray to God that you get Reiki in your lifetime. You don't have, you are Reiki, God is the source, and you are hooked into the God. So direct messages, direct energy, direct healing, direct fulfillment of desires you will get from the God. You are a divine being, Reiki is divine. Once open, there is no way to shut Reiki off. And why would you? Because it's healing and expression of love. Reiki principles once again will repeat. I will not be angry. I will not worry. I will do my work honestly. I'll be kind to every living being, and I'll give thanks for my many blessings. Now, if we see the benefits of Reiki, there are enormous benefits of the Reiki. The first is Reiki is self-help. You need not to go to any hospital, any doctor, any person to seek help. It's self-help. You take control of your health and well-being. It reduces stress and tension and promotes relaxation. It alleviates tiredness and aching muscles. It relieves pain and discomfort of chronic diseases. It relieves headache, cold, flu, cut, burn, fatigue, stomach upset, sprain, other discomforts of day-to-day living. And it complements the other healing systems, like if you are taking any allopathic medicine, homeopathic medicine, Ayurveda medicine, you can continue. You just give Reiki to your medicine and you take it. The side effects, the negative part of those medicines will be removed. Because it increases the therapeutic effect of both conventional medicine and alternative remedies. And it promotes recovery from surgery. It reduces the incidence of illness and injury, because your aura is increased. So problem, any of the issue first have to come to the aura, then from aura it will come to the physical level. So when aura is increased, the time coming of the problem to your life will be increased. By that time, if you protect yourself further, you do Reiki, the problem or the disease would come to you. So it reduces the incidence of illness and injury. It enhances the creativity and communication and learning abilities by improving the integration of the left and the right hemispheres of the brain. Yani Shiva and Shakti, Yin and Yang in the brain. It helps in children for their growth process, particularly with stress or learning abilities. Animals and plants love Reiki. It increases the confidence and self-esteem. It helps to overcome the fear, anxiety, stress, and it assists in reconnecting with ourselves. So in first degree, we'll open your crown chakra, heart chakra, and your hand chakras. So when your hand chakras will open, you will be able to transfer energy to your body parts. In second level, it's more comprehensive use of Reiki. Techniques are taught for more energy, for sending Reiki at distance, and for furthering the mental, spiritual, and emotional healing processes of the individuals. In third level, we use the pendulum dowsing, aura scanning, and use and charging of crystal is taught. Then is the Reiki mastership. There are four levels of Reiki. So, if we want to know about the history, actually Reiki is mentioned in our Rig Veda. Our Rishi Muni used to do it. You might have noticed that some person went to some Rishi Muni, they touched his head and he got cured. Many stories come in our ancient literature. So same way, those Reiki energy, or you can give name any, but energy they have been. So have been using for the goodness and well-being of the human beings. The Reiki, this we are practicing now is the Usui system of natural healing, discovered by Dr. Usui. Uh, it's not exclusive to the system of healing based on Dr. Usui's method. System of healing that evolved from Dr. Usui method is called Usui system of natural healing or Usui-Hiw. It's a type of Reiki. So since neither Dr. Yusui nor Dr. Hayashi left any written instruction about the Reiki, the only source of information is the Yusui system of Reiki comes from the verbal instructions Mrs. Takata passed to her students. Mrs. Takata was the third teacher from after the Dr. Yusui. So the Yusui system of natural healing has evolved over time. In its current state, it is much more organized, structured than the simple, flexible, intuitive method of practice by Dr. Yusui. So during the mystical experience on mountain of Koriyama, Dr. Yusui received the ability to do Reiki attunements, the Reiki symbols, and ability to pass Reiki on to others. Later, he added the Reiki ideas, the idea that one needs to receive some compensation for a treatment. Dr. Hayashi then added the standard hand position, the 3 degrees, and their attunement process. Dr. Hayashi was a surgeon, and he also found that many of the time some unseen forces help to treat a person. So he followed Dr. Yusui's system. Then Mrs. Takata, she added the fee structure to the Reiki. The required waiting period between the classes were added by the members of Reiki Alliance after Mrs. Takata passed away. So the current grandmasters is practicing all over the world, in US, in Japan, in China, in Malaysia, in Canada. Everywhere people are practicing the Reiki. So after Mrs. Takata's transition, few teachers began making some changes in the way they taught Reiki. So many varieties of Reiki have developed over the years. So we prefer that if you take Reiki first attunement today from your Reiki master, you must follow the same Reiki master. Yeah, you must follow the same tradition, same parampara. Because like we see the sambar is made in every family, but the each lady makes in a some different way, whether ingredients are same, although ingredients are same, the kitchen is same, the time is same, still the taste will come different, because everybody has got his own thoughts, own perception on the way of doing, and energy is a very minute and very subtle energy. Reiki is subtle energy. So if we change the master, the tradition, the parampara changes. So we should always try to take Reiki levels, further levels if you want to take, from the very first master to whom you have chosen. Because your master has not been chosen by you, it has been chosen by your destiny or by Reiki itself. So Re is the spiritual wisdom. Re means universal. Though this interpretation is very general one, the kanji ideograms have 7 levels of meaning. They vary from the mundane to highly abstract. So while it is true that Re can be interpreted as universal, that it is present everywhere. As we say, God is present, omnipresent, God is present everywhere. So the word Re as it is used in Reiki is more accurately interpreted to mean supernatural knowledge or spiritual consciousness. This is the wisdom that comes from God or higher self. This is the God consciousness which is all knowing. It understands each person completely. It knows the cause of all problems and difficulties and knows what to do to heal them. So we are connecting to that energy that is called Ray. And Ki is the life force energy. Ki we say in Chi in Chinese, Prana in Sanskrit, and Mana in Hawaii. It has also been called as organ or bioplasma. It has been given many other names by the Reiki masters, by various cultures that have been aware of it. But so Ki is the main, the meaning is the life force. It's also called the vital force or the universal life force. This is the non-physical energy that animates all the living beings. As long as something is alive, it has life force circulating through it and surrounding it, which we call the aura. And when it dies, the life force departs. And if the life force is low or if there is a restriction in its flow, one will become more vulnerable to the illnesses, to the problems, to the diseases. And when it is high and flowing freely, one is likely to, very less likely to get sick. Because life force plays an important role in everything we do, and it animates the body and also is the primary energy of our emotions, our thoughts, and spiritual life. So the Chinese people, what they say, they place great importance to this force, what they call Qi. They have studied it for thousands of years and have discovered many different kinds of Qi. Yellow Emperors of Internal Medicine, which is over 4,000 years old, list 32 different kinds of Qi, means energy. Qi is also used by these martial arts in their physical training and mental development. It is used in meditative breathing exercises called pranayama. It is used for divination, psychic awareness, manifestation, and healing. Ki is the non-physical energy used by all the healers. Ki is present all around us and can be accumulated and guided by the mind. Okay. So what becomes Reiki? Spiritually guided life force energy. It's a God consciousness called Ray, which guides the life force energy Ki in us, and in practice we call it Reiki. Therefore, Reiki can be defined as spiritually guided life force energy. This meaningful interpretation of the word Reiki is guiding itself with its own wisdom and being unresponsive to the direction of the practitioner. It has got its own consciousness. Now question comes that do all healers use Reiki? Yes. All healers use life force or Ki, but not all use the Reiki. Reiki is a special kind of life force that can only be channeled by someone that has been attuned to it. It is possible for some people to be born with Reiki or have gotten it by some other way. Most healers who have not received the Reiki attunement from a Reiki master are not using Reiki, but some another kind of life force. The attunement comes. Now the attunement is the process, is not taught in the way the other healing techniques are taught. It's transferred in Reiki. Is energy is transferred by the Reiki master to the student during an attunement process. The process opens the crown chakra, the heart chakra, and the palm chakra, and creates a special link between the student and the Reiki source. So the Reiki attunement is a powerful spiritual experience. The attunement energies are channeled into student through the Reiki master. The process is guided by the Ray, the God consciousness, and makes adjustment in the process depending on the needs of the student. The attunement is also attended by Reiki guides, the other spiritual beings who help to implement the process. Most report many mystical experiences involving some personal messages, some thoughts, and healings, visions, and past life experiences during the attunement process. The attunement can also increase the psychic sensitivity. Some feels opening of the third eye, increase the intuitive awareness, and other psychic abilities after receiving a Reiki attunement. Once you have received a Reiki attunement, you will have Reiki for the remaining whole life. It doesn't wear off and you can never lose it. Its benefits include refinement of Reiki energy, One is channeling, increased strength of the energy, and a raised level of consciousness. It starts a cleansing process that affects the physical body as well as the mind and the emotions. Toxins that has been accumulated in the body may be released along with the feelings or the thoughts that are no longer useful. So might be you may feel somewhat a little bit distressed or disturbed the first 21 days when you will be practicing. So giving Reiki is after attunement, all that is necessary for the practitioner is to use Reiki to place their hands on the person to be healed with the intention of healing. The Reiki energies will begin flow automatically. Reiki has its own intelligence and knows exactly where to go and what to do. It's not necessary for the practitioner to direct the Reiki. In fact, Reiki has a mind of its own and cannot be directed by the practitioner. It will communicate with the client's higher self and uses that information to decide whether to go, what to do. So the best results are achieved by simply remaining calm and relaxed and allowing the Reiki to work. Then the next is you must have this belief that Reiki can never cause harm. Because Reiki is guided by the God consciousness, it can never do harm. It always knows what a person needs and will adjust itself according to the to create that effect, which is appropriate for that effect. One never needs to worry about whether to give Reiki or not. It's always helpful. And in addition, because the practitioner does not direct the healing and doesn't decide what to work on and what to heal, the practitioner is not in danger of taking the karma of the client. And because the practitioner is not doing the healing, it's much easier for keeping your ego aside on the way and allow the presence of God to clearly heal the person.